Good solar cycle, pointless skin fools. I am Braincochrom of the Braincochrom, a beautiful nega-world devoid of all that is not Braincochrom, and I am imprisoned here by the evil Jeremiah Murphy to perform for his amusement as your senior Braincochrom correspondent.
Braincochrom.
As you are probably aware, your underdeveloped and frankly backward species is still reliant on material objects, and in order to trade them less fairly, you have developed a fiction you call money. Because this fiction can be exchanged for any good or service your embarrassingly uncochromed brains can conceive, it is regarded by the majority of your species as the most important thing a person can possess. There are members of your species who trade exclusively in this fiction, and your so-called governments have developed various systems to collect it. I am here today to discuss one of these systems, which you refer to as the lottery. The lottery is a state-sponsored event in which those with the least money give some of it to the government for no reason at all. There's a 1 in 292 million chance that any given participant will collect that vast amount of money, but those odds are so low, the average person is more likely to be attacked by sharks 100 times than to actually be declared a winner. Seriously, that's math. Does your species have math? Of course you have math. You need it to manipulate the fiction money. Anywho, the reason why you throw your life symbol away is based on the flaws inherent to my primary area of study, your pathetic human brains. You simply have not evolved to understand the differences between very large numbers. Now, your all-too-recent cave-dwelling ancestors might have needed to count 100 rocks, or berries, or sex partners, or even approximate 1,000 stampeding buffalo sex partners, but any number past, say, 2,000 is beyond your comprehension. As a result, you know that the odds of winning the lottery are very small, but you are unable to conceive of exactly how small they are on any visceral level. We would show a graphic depicting it, but you would need 145 screens at 1080p resolution to even show 292 million pixels, and only one of those pixels would be a lottery winner. It's a number that your tiny mind can't practically contend with, although, obviously, mine can. I'm doing it right now. It's a really big number. Because you can't understand the abstraction of a large number, your focus turns instead to what you can understand, which is to say, stories told by your box picture people, about the rare humans who actually claim their fiction prize. This is owing to a logical fallacy that springs from your hilarious assumption of your own exceptionalism, and leads you to believe that if something can happen, it will happen, and to you. Winning the lottery is a possible outcome, therefore your stupid brain tells you it will be your outcome, even though the odds against it are so extreme that it is essentially not a possible outcome. But Braincochrom, you bleat in your shrill and nauseating voice, it's not about winning, it's about hope and sport. First off, hope is a fallacy. Your entire world will be crushed by the clattering mind waves of the glorious Braincochrom, and sheep-like resignation is the only rational attitude. Secondly, all research shows that those who play the lottery tend to be those who possess the least fiction money, and that the lottery is actually marketed to those people deliberately, meaning that at the end of the day it amounts to a regressive tax. That is to say, a tax that is paid most highly by those with the least money to lose. Also worth noting is the fact that studies consistently demonstrate that lottery winners are not made happy by the spoils of their impossible, skillless victory. Your sponge-like skull meat is not, in fact, designed to increase your overall happiness and sense of well-being to match the volume of your financial resources. Instead, you will spend roughly the same amount of time happy and sad, regardless of how much of the fiction money is abstracted in your bank account. Rather than having sadness disappear in the face of your possessions, you will find new things to be sad about. Only in the Braincochrom does all despair disappear. For the Braincochrom, I am Braincochrom.
Guests of the Science Report stay at the Radisson Hotel, located on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The Radisson, out of sight, out of mind, into luxury.